Okay, welcome guys. Today we'll be looking at 1 minute scalping strategy, how to scalp using 1 minute. So we'll be looking so for the strategy, guys, we must look for, there's rules for this strategy. There's rules. So for a reversal, we need our price to show us that our indicators, they are overbought. That's the first rule. The indicator must be overbought. And the second rule, our moving average must cross. Our moving average must cross. And before we can have a reversal, we need a double top or a double bottom, inverse head and shoulder, or head and shoulder. So as you can see here, we have a double top. So when we have a double top, we take our first entry as a risk entry. When you have a double top, you take your first entry. You don't hesitate, because each time we have a double top, it shows us that we're gonna reverse. As you can see here, we have a double top. So when you have a double top, you take your first entry on 1 minute, depending that all our alligators, they are overbought, so they're gonna reverse. Then on your chart, you would see a double top, then you take your first entry. You don't hesitate, meaning that it's confirmed. And your second entry is when the moving average start to cross. When we have a cross of the moving averages, we can take our second entry. So as you can see here, we have a alligator overbought, and on our chart we have a double top. And after that double top, price went down impulsively. So on this one, we could have not caught that trade when the moving average were crossing, because it went down very impulsively. In just 1 minute, it went down very impulsive. So here you could have caught that one entry of a double top, and you could have capitalized on that one entry. So as you can see, price did what? It was oversold. It showed that it need to go up. It was oversold. So after that, it need to go up. So we go on our chart and check if our strategy is meeting. So as you can see, after it went very impulsive, after that double top, it went down very impulsively, guys. So that's the rules of the strategy. You need a double top. Your moving averages must cross, but when you have a double top and your alligators are oversold, you can take an entry. And another entry is when we have a double top or a rejection on our black line. Remember, the black line is acting as support and resistance. So when price is below it, is acting as resistance, but when price is above it, is acting as support. As you can see, when price got there on that black line, it gave us a double top again. It gave us a double top. As you can see, we had a double top on a resistance, which is a confirmation that we're still gonna continue selling. It's a double top at our resistance. The black line is our resistance. And after that, we had a cross of the lines. You could have caught another entry when the lines are crossing. And as you can see, it was in a form of a correction. As you can see, this is moving in a form of correction. After that strong impulse, this was a strong impulse. From that double top there, it went down very impulsively. This was an impulse, and now we're in a correction, and inside that correction, with a double top at our resistance, which is the black line, and after that it broke out, came back and retest. When it was retesting, you can see our entries there when the lines are crossing, and it went down again. When the line are crossing, you could have caught your entry there, and it went down very impulsively. It went down. So those are the rules of the strategy, guys. So as we can see now, we're waiting for a reversal on Nasdaq, waiting for a reversal. As we can see, we have it shows that our price is oversold, so we will be waiting for a reversal. So remember the rules of the strategy. Your alligators must be overbought or oversold. That's number one. You must have a double top or a double bottom. You must have inverse head and shoulder or head and shoulder. Those are the reversal pattern, guys. So the strategy works best if you add it with your technical analysis, if you are able to add your technical analysis. So here we can see we have already our alligators are oversold, so we're expecting what? We're expecting a reversal. So we're just waiting for a double top or inverse head and shoulder so that we can buy Nasdaq. But remember, it's only scalping, and I normally say scalp on Mondays. That's when I scalp a lot on Mondays. When markets start to open with a gap, I start scalping. So let's go back and back test, guys. As we can see, our alligators are oversold, are overbought, so we're expecting market to reverse. So what do we have here on our chart? We have a triple top, guys. We have a triple top here. Check, we have a triple top. So when we have a triple top, what do we have? Is a reversal pattern. You can take your entry. You can take your first entry. You can take your first entry. You can take one entry. I normally take one entry when I see a double top or a triple top, and I take another entry when the line are crossing. When the line are crossing, I take my second entry. So it's meaning I start to scale in. I start to scale in when the line are crossing. You can see when the yellow line is crossing a blue and a pink, it confirms our direction is going down. And what can you see here? Check what's happening when the price is touching the black line, which is our resistance and support. So now the black line has turned into a resistance. So check, we have a double top on resistance here. We have a double top on resistance, and price it went down. And again, what's happening here? We have another double top on resistance, which is the black line. I hope guys can you see that. Here's another double top, and after that price went down. So this plays out more often on 1 minute. So let's say the strategy, you can win 60 to 70% and you only lose 30%. If you follow the rules of the strategy, if you follow the rules of the strategy, you can see after that it went down. It went down, guys. So I so wish I was able to do this on our trading view. No, MT4 is giving us a little bit of a problem, but I want you to see the strategy. If you follow the rules, your alligator must be oversold or overbought. You must look for a double top or a double bottom. That's what you need. Inverse head and shoulder and head and shoulder. So you can see it's been going down, guys. It's been going down. So what we can say here, what we can see here, we can see that we have a double. Just a second. We had more of a double top, a double bottom, and already our moving average was, our alligators was oversold. So we could have expected what? We could have expected a reversal. We could have expected a reversal here. But then what happened? It continued going down. So that's why I say you can win 60% or 70%, you can lose 30% to 40%, because you can see here our rules were met. We have a double bottom, and our moving averages was doing what? Was over, our indicators was oversold. so we're expecting it to go up, but this one, it was a strong downtrend, it continued going down. We could have taken a loss on this one. We could have taken our first loss on this one. I hope, guys, you are able to see and understand the rules. So if you follow the rules, guys, if you follow the rules for scalping, you only scalp to grow your small account. You can see here our averages were showing us that there's no momentum, so we're expecting a reversal. So what do we have here, guys? What do we have? Remember, I said we must have a double top or a double bottom, head and shoulder, and inverse head and shoulder. So if you could have taken a loss here, here is another opportunity. Here's another opportunity. We have a left shoulder, we have a left shoulder, we have the head, we have the right shoulder, and on the right shoulder you can see the moving average, they are starting to cross. They are starting to cross. The yellow line is also crossing. So here you could have taken another entry when the yellow line was crossing, a blue and a pink. That was your second entry. And when price closed above the black line, turning it into a support, you could have taken another entry. You see, so that loss you got there, you could have already made it back. And we can see that our alligators are showing us that we need to buy. We need to buy, guys. I hope, guys, you follow the rules of the strategy. I'm not moving fast, guys. I hope you can see the rules of the strategy, and you can see after that we have a double top. After that double top, market went down very impulsively, guys. It went down very impulsively. So, guys, is it very important that we follow the rules? We follow the rules so that we know we will win more than we lose. I want us to back test. I want us to back test the strategy, guys. Let's go back and see what's happening. Let's go back and see what's happening. So now, after that inverse head and shoulder, we saw it went up. Let's go back. Okay, here's another one. Oh, this one was a beautiful trade, guys. This one was a beautiful one. We have a double bottom, and we can see that the price is over sold, so we're expecting what? A reversal. You can see even our alligators, they are showing us a double bottom, and we could have taken your entry when your price is confirmed. But here, one thing I don't like, check where the yellow line is crossing. I don't like this kind of a entry. It's more like a late entry, guys. I want the yellow line to cross before the black line. The black line will follow because we have a confirmation. So remember, the yellow line is our entry. So this one, it could have been more of a late entry for me. And one thing I want you to notice, you can check like the space between our lines. So it's showing that this is a strong trend. You can check by the space between. When the moving average, they are wide open like that, it shows us this is a strong trend. As you can see, it's a strong trend. But when the moving average, they start to close, as you can see there, it shows that we're losing a momentum. When the moving average, they're starting to close, it shows us we're losing momentum, that sellers might come in. So at this point, you can start to consider taking out your profit. Oh, network, guys. Network. But guys, so far I hope you understand the rules of the strategy. You need a double top or a double bottom, inverse head and shoulder, and a head and shoulder. And remember that your indicators, your RSI, your alligator on RSI, they must show you that it's overbought or it's oversold, and they're starting to change direction. They're starting to change a direction, guys. And your moving average, they need to cross. Your moving averages, they need to cross. Those are the simple rules of the strategy. So you only scalp, guys. You only scalp, and with scalping, you scalp to grow your small account before you can swing trade a big account. So start by scalping, grow your small account, and swing trade your big account, guys. Okay, let's go back, guys. Let's go back. I don't know, maybe we should, guys, look at any. So guys, what's happening when I was doing the session, I didn't record the audio. So at this point I had a question I asked, like, so you can see like there's a wild space. So this was a strong uptrend. It was going up. So I remember I asked which pair we must focus on, and they said we must focus on gold. So we're gonna go on gold now. They said we must focus on gold. So when I was recording the first session, I didn't record the audio. So I'm only recording the audio now, guys. I'm only recording the audio now. But we're gonna have another session whereby we're gonna look at 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Remember, I only taught you how to trade on 1 hour. With the strategy, I only taught you to trade on 1 hour only as a swing trade and intraday trading. So now we look at scalping, guys. We look at scalping on 1 minute. So on the next Zoom section, we're gonna look on multiple time frame. We'll be looking at multiple time frame, guys. So yeah, let's wait for a network to reconnect. So remember the strategy, you can use it on all trading instrument, guys. On all trading instrument, you can use the strategy on all trading instrument. Doesn't matter you trading indices, you trading pairs, you trading synthetic index, you trading stock, you can use the strategy. So let's look at gold. As Linda said, we must look at gold, guys. As we can see on Nasdaq, we're already having our double bottom, so we can expect those reversal, guys. We can expect those reversal. We can expect market to reverse, because already one of our first rule has been met. So here you could have taken your sell entry, but you can see like your moving average, they were closing, they're showing us this was a change of direction. But now, as you can see, also our moving average, they're starting to close, they're starting to come together, guys, meaning that that's the momentum is over. So we're gonna expect reversal. We no longer have momentum of sellers here, guys. Sellers, they're starting to take their profit, and buyers are starting to come in. The buyers are starting to come in, as we can see. And our alligators, they are what? They are oversold, guys. So we might expect those reversals, guys. We might expect those reversals. Those are the simple rules of the strategy, guys. So this is happening now and then. So when you start scalping, guys, I normally scalp when market opens at 1 o'clock. When market opens in the morning, it opens with a gap, so I start scalping from that time, guys. So I will also teach you the strategy of how to trade with gaps, guys. How to trade market gaps. So when market open, it opens with a gap, so I start scalping. So Monday I make more profit scalping, then Tuesday and going on I focus on swing trade and intraday trading, guys. So we can see, guys, okay, our rules are starting to be met here. So if we take let's say 1 entry here, because our moving averages, they are doing what? They are starting to close, guys. They are starting to close. So we're gonna expect that reversal here. We're gonna expect Nasdaq to reverse. we can see this was a downtrend, guys. This was a strong downtrend, guys. So it's best if you add your technical analysis, guys. We had a double top there, we had an inverse head and shoulder, and market started going up. When we had that double bottom, it went down. It went down, and we have our lines crossing. Remember the blue line, pink line, yellow line, and black line. Each line has its own work to do, guys. So when we combine it together, we have a beautiful entries. So let's go back, guys. Let's go back. Okay, we had another double bottom here. I hope, guys, we can see we had another double bottom, and after that double bottom, our alligators did change direction. They were oversold. So it started going up. And our moving averages, they started to cross. You could have taken your first entry there, your second entry when the yellow line was crossing, and you could have went up with it. So what's happening here, guys? I want you to show we had another double top here. Where the double top. So here we could have expected what? A reversal. Where the double top, because we can see our alligators, they are oversold. Where the double top, you could have taken your sell entry at this double top here, depending where you place your stop loss. And after that, it didn't respect, it continued going up, and we had another double top there, and even after that, it didn't respect, it continued going up, and we have that double top there. And from there, that's when it started to change direction. So from there, maybe you could have taken those two loss depending where you put your stop loss, but because this is 1 minute, so it could have not been a big loss, guys. You could have even hold those losses, guys. So after that double top, that's when it started to go down. You can see the yellow line is crossing the blue and pink. You could have taken your entry, and when the black line was, when the price was closing below the black line, you could have taken your entry, and it went straight down from there. After the black price closed below the black line, it went straight down. So here what we see, okay, we can see we're gonna expect a reversal because we are already oversold, and we had a double bottom. Here's a double bottom here, guys. Let me do this. Yeah, here's a double bottom. When price was here, we're gonna expect those buying opportunity. We could have taken a one entry because of the double bottom, and our alligators there oversold. And what it did, it went to our black line, reject, and it continued going down. So it's either you're gonna take a loss, depending. You see on the black line, it gave us a triple top, or we can say a head and shoulder. If you can see careful, this is a head and shoulder on that black line, and it went down. And when it got again to our black line, it gave us a double top, but you won't be able to see it that much, guys. So something, once you start practicing this, your eyes, they are trained to see it. So you can see the space between these lines here is wide open, meaning this is a strong uptrend. But you can see when it got there, it's showing us that, hey, we're losing momentum. So you can start to consider taking your profit. And we had a double top there, guys. I hope you can see it's a double or triple top there, guys. Let's put our double top. So here we had on our resistance, how many touches? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 touches there, guys. We had 4 touches, and we can see the yellow line is crossing the blue and the pink line. So could have taken our entry, could have taken our second entry when the yellow line is crossing the blue and the pink line. Could have taken our entry there. So I want to check when price close above below our our black line, it goes down very impulsive, guys. Check, when it closed there at our black line, it goes down very impulsive. It goes down very impulsive. Let's go back again, guys. We can go, I don't know from where. Can see there we are there. It's more like a triple bottom, sorry. We're more like a triple bottom, and we have a cross of the line, and it started moving, and you can see perhaps when you get the black line, it's supported to move. Yeah, as we can see, guys, we're running out of time. We left with about 10 minutes. So when price is touching black line, it goes down. So let's add gold, guys, as Linda requested that we look at gold. Yeah. I wanna add gold. MT5. Let's look at gold. Don't know why it doesn't want to show my codes. Doesn't want to go backish, guys. Let's do this. Let me log out. Let me log out and log in again. Yeah. Let's look at gold as Linda requested. So with gold, already you can see we're expecting to buy, guys, according to the strategy. We had our double. You can see where that was the first leg, and the second leg is in a correction, guys. After correction, what do we expect? We expect an impulse to the upside. You can see the second leg is moving in a correction, and where you can take your profit. At that, and already our alligators, they are oversold, guys. You can see our alligators, they are oversold, so you can expect price to go up. Can expect price to go up. Can expect it to go up there, guys. And our blue line is above our pink line, so you can take your first take profit there. That could be your first take profit. 90% rule, guys. Let's go back and see again, guys. You can see there, it's not a clear double top, guys, for me, but I said as a making it was a high and made a higher low, guys. For me, I can see it, and we can see what our RSI, our alligators, they are overbought, so we can expect reversal. I want you to check after price close below the black line, it goes down very impulsive, guys, after it closed below the black line. So here we can say we had a range or a correction. So after it broke out of that range, it went down, guys. It went down. Here's another double top here, guys. A double top. It's actually a triple top. It's actually a triple top, guys. You can see these things, they are playing out a lot. They are playing out a lot. You could have taken your entry there. Could have taken your entry, but you can see now here, guys, price is doing what? Is ranging, because your moving averages, they are not showing you a clear direction, guys. So you can see, like, when they start to cross in and out, what is when market is ranging, guys. As you can check, the alligators there, they are not showing a clear direction. So what is doing is a range, guys. So here's another double top. Here's another double top. This is also a beautiful trade. Here you could have taken your sell entry and you could have caught a loss, guys. You could have taken a loss because you see it didn't respect, it went up, guys. But remember, some loss, if you are scalping, you can hold some, because your stop loss, it won't be that far, guys. Here we have our alligators oversold, double bottom, and price started going up, guys. Started going up for a very long time, and you can see the space between, guys. They are showing us this is a strong trend. So check, it went down, and check when price is touching the black line, it gets supported to go up. When it touches the black line, it gets supported to go up. Let's look at 5 minutes. Wow, gold is already buying, guys. Wow, gold is buying, and you can see there's a double bottom on that black line, guys. Wow, gold is already buying, guys. We're going for our first take profit. Remember, I said our first take profit is where we're going for our first take profit, guys. This is live, guys. We could have taken a entry here, but already network, guys. Yeah, but guys, I hope you see the rules of the strategy, guys. We can repeat this over and over again, guys. Once you practice the strategy, so I'm gonna teach you some secret. So I don't want to give you everything at once, guys. I want you to understand a bit by bit, so that you can be able to master the strategy. There's a lot that I'm gonna teach you with the strategy, guys. Remember that strategy works better when you do it with your technical analysis. Let's look at 15 minutes. Okay, Linda here was asking about the entry. If I remember, she was asking about the entry, but that one, it went very impulsive. I told her that because it went very impulsive, we must wait for a price to close above the black line, because when the yellow line started to cross, remember, that's when it got a buying momentum, guys. So we could have waited for a price to close above the black line, then that's when we could have taken our second entry. But I don't like taking sorry about that, I don't like taking second entries, guys, without missing the first entry, because second entry sometimes they become late. So you can see when price is closing above the black line, is going there to get supported. So we could have taken a second entry here, guys. This is where we could have taken our second entry, because our alligators, they are not yet overbought. Here we could have taken our second entry here, guys, but I prefer to have a first entry at the double bottom, so we can still hold until it gets there. So on 5 minutes, we're gonna wait for price to touch that yellow line. That's when you can take your profit. That's when you can take your profit. That's why I say we're gonna do multiple time frames so you understand it clearly. But overall here, guys, we're gonna sell. Overall, we're gonna sell. So on 1 hour, we're gonna sell until price goes to our black line. If you take your sell, you must hold until price touch your black line, and you can go out. Okay guys, I hope you did catch something, guys. I hope you did catch something. So remember, when I was doing this, I didn't record the sound, so I was only recording the sound now, guys. But we're gonna have another session, guys. We're gonna have another session whereby I'm gonna explain everything, guys. 5 minutes. On the next session, we're gonna do 5 minutes. We're gonna do 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Yeah, or 1 hour you already cover. So on the last session, that's when we're gonna cover trading with all those time frame at once, guys. We're gonna cover how to trade with